Baby, what we finna do?
It is crabbing morning. Let's go, everybody. Welcome back. Crabbing with Brad. We're going out. Got the kayak, got the traps. That's number 5. We're loaded up, ready to go. Let's freaking do this. Come on, let's go to the St. Lucie River. All right, we are here. We're getting loaded up. Going in today with some chicken. Got our traps here. We're going kind of deep. Last time I was here, we did really well, but it's been kind of a little bit more rainy, definitely wetter. So we're gonna go deeper because the salinity holds in the deeper water a little bit better. So I'm thinking the crabs are gonna be hiding out there. All right, let's get these loaded up. There we go. Let's go in here with Mr. Yellow. Send this one here. Last time we went around the bend and it didn't seem to produce too well. So this time we'll go here. So here's our last. We'll be back in 2 days. So it's Friday, we'll be back Sunday. We'll go ahead and do a collect, probably just bring it all in. So no rebait. I may even bring a line out and just toss some here from the dock. So we'll see, but stay tuned for the collect. 2 days, let's go. Another absolutely gorgeous day out here for crabbing with Brad. All right, South Fork, you already know we have 5 traps all set with chicken. It's a beautiful day. It's been super rainy, so not really sure what to expect. I feel like that's gonna work against us a little bit because this is already very fresh water. I mean, it's like super fresh. We're way back here, but you know, I have them set in deep areas. So I'm hoping that that counterbalances things and we get a little bit of salt water on that lower level. So here we go, going out, pulling them back in. Let's see if we can fit all 5 on the kayak today. All right, let's see. We're in the bushes. All right. Not really sure why I picked this area. Let's see. But I'll get paid off. Let's see crabs. Hold there, come on there. Nice looking crab pot here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 crabs on this one. Maybe it was a decent spot. So I'll show you what I'm looking at. So I parked it here, but there's not a whole lot of water flow. Water flow really seems to be in that direction over there. So if I was to do it over again, I would park it over there. Nice looking crabs in here. You know, this guy here, great looking crab. Here we go. One's in here with me. All right. This guy was in the kayak with me. So nice looking Jimmy. You can tell by the narrow apron there. So that's a male crab. And then the sooks, the female crabs, have more of the ovular apron. So nice looking crab, probably 6.5. Pretty sweet when it works like this. So the water's just kind of pushing me right back up. I'm liking this. Okay, here we are, number 2. So the first trap we pulled up was probably around 8, maybe 9 feet. This one here, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So the other one was around 8 feet. Definitely not the deepest. This one probably is. This is about 16 feet, we'll say. I see a lot of crabs, so that's a good sign. All right, yeah, that is some stinky chicken. All right, so what do we have here? We have a good crab pot. Holy crap, man. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Little baby just got out. 9 on the bottom. So this one had 9. So this was at 16 feet with 9. The first one was probably the most shallow, around, say, 8 feet. And we had around 8. So we'll get this dumped. Move on to the next one. Great crab pot. Awesome day so far. So a little bit more competition than the first time we were out here, but still, we're doing great. I'm giving people space. Everybody can catch. Like, that's the name of the game. So far, really off to a great start. 8 feet, so I'm counting there just to see kind of what the rough estimate of the water depth is. And it looks like we have some good crabs. Stinking chicken out. Another good load. About 8, 7, 1, 2. I'm sure you guys can see that. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Great crab pot again. All right, let's get these dumped. One, 4, 12, 13, let's say 13 feet. That's a good one. That's a good water depth. And we got some crabs. All right, so we have about 5 on this one, 6 on this one. So not as good as we're getting further and further up into the fresher water. Tends to be more so just kind of smaller crabs, but still males. So let's get a count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good crab pot. So, if you're new to this and you want to start to explore, you're thinking, what kind of things can I use for bait? In my experience, I would say fresh bait works better. Chicken is fantastic. Fish is good, preferably menhaden, so that would be bunker or pogie. Mullet works okay. Shad works well. The other, kind of wild cards out there are, for example, like iguana or shrimp. It just kind of depends on where you are, and those may work pretty well, but that's what I've had the most success with. On to the next. And last. And our last. So we got 4 on there so far. 4 on. Let's see if we can do one more. This guy's trying to make a break for it. Nice looking Jimmy. Very nice looking Jimmy. Small. Large, small. We'll do the culling of these when we get over to the shore. We'll get the small ones out, any females out. So that's coming. All right, so if I finish this trip up just kind of cruising around and letting these things sit out in the sun, it's really not good for them. You're gonna have a lot of dead ones. So I always use a nice cool rag, toss that over top of them, keeps them kind of calm, cool, collected, and helps me buy some time to get in. All right, this is the home stretch, so I definitely think we can do 5. So let's do it. That was my side challenge, 5. Let's do it. It's our last one. Let's get a rough estimate on the depth. About 13 feet or so. So we've kind of worked ourselves into a very fresh area here, and we're just not catching any crabs. That one is keepable on the top, but this little one here is not. We'll toss that one back. So 2 on this. Not great, not a great way to finish, but it is what it is. It is what it is. All right, we'll chuck him in here. Let's go ahead. You're in. You're out. All right. 1 on that one. I can't really set that up there that great. In honor of July 4th, which was yesterday, a little red, white, and blue action. All right, baby, we did it. 5 traps. I guess we caught 30. We'll say 30. I'd say that's like a safe bet. I'm not really sure. Didn't even remotely keep track, but feels right. We'll go ahead and get these called in or called out once we get in. I'm really worried about this. I feel like this is gonna just topple at any second. All right, going in right now. Going in. So we have about a 4-mile paddle back. And just kidding, it is right here. Thank goodness. That's the only way this would have worked. If I had to go any distance at all, I'm falling in. I'm falling in otherwise. All right, did it. Land ho. It's so freaking hot. It's like 95 degrees. I'm jumping in the shade. Got my eyes peeled for gators behind me just in case, but we're gonna go ahead through the culling of the crabs. And culling is essentially just picking the big ones that you want to keep and sending anything back that is not keepable. So I'm gonna keep everything that we're keeping in this bucket here, and then I'll just toss the other ones in the bed and we'll get rid of them that way. Make sure I'm not standing on any ant hills here. Fire ants are serious down here. Alright. That's borderline. We'll throw them in, but all of you guys are borderline. This one in there. This is a good keeper. 2 good keepers. A little rusty. Maybe we'll keep. He looks like he might end up dying. This is not a keeper. Not a keeper. It looks okay. Probably not. grow up to be a little bit bigger. Same. That's okay. A lot of these. Really, outside of the first couple traps, just a lot of small, medium-sized crabs. Those first two only had like large to really just large. No extra large. You know, that's a good looking crab right there, though. Nice looking crab. Really nice one. All right, so we got these 10 going back. See how many we have in the bucket. All right, so this is the keeper, so I would say about 20. I'm gonna put them in this bucket here, but it's gotta be about 20. 18 today, great day. Awesome day. Thanks for being a fan, y'all. Please like, please subscribe. Maybe I start doing some cooking, a little cooking crabs with Brad, but really appreciate it if you guys give me a like, a subscribe, leave a comment. Tell me what kind of bait you're using. Tell me where you're located. Let's chat it up out there. All right, y'all, I'm headed out. Thanks for watching. Catch y'all next time. We out.